against each other at. Wilson hasn't had much success here at the Guile Complex in the last few years, but we might see a different story here tonight. They come in here very confident and looking to knock off this team. What do you say, Scott?
Wilson's coming in to knock off every night, and the Red Knights are trying to stretch their record to 20-0. The Bulldogs are third in Division I right now, trailing behind Mifflin and Reading. Mike, you have anything else to say?
Not really. I'm just looking for a great game here tonight. I think we picked a good one to do here for Nightlife, and I think it's just going to be an all-around great game. Wilson always comes in here ready to play, like I said before, and we should see just an outstanding basketball game tonight.
Before tonight's game, we'll have a special presentation. Jocelyn Carabello will sing the national anthem, and at halftime, the choir will sing a song also.
Good evening and welcome to the Guile Complex, where tonight the Reading High Red Knights host their Division I rival, the Wilson Bulldogs. First, for a few general announcements, this evening's game is under the direction of the BCIAA, which forbids all banners, signs, pom-poms, noisemakers, sirens, whistles, or tape recorders at game sites. Spectators throwing confetti or rolls of toilet paper onto the floor may cause a technical foul to be assessed against their team. Any spectators going onto the playing floor during the game will be ejected from the gymnasium. No smoking is permitted on school property. Lavatories are located on both the gymnasium and balcony levels at the front of the building. No pass-outs are available. If you leave the building, you may only re-enter by purchasing a new ticket. And no refreshments are permitted inside the gymnasium seating area. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Wilson Bulldogs. At guard, a 6-foot senior number 11, Chris Adams. At the other guard, a 5'11" freshman, number 21, Shane Stafford. At center, a 6'2", junior number 45, Liam Goodwin. At forward, a 6-foot junior number 33, Paul Warchek. And at the other forward, a 6'2", senior number 43, Glenn Hare. And now for your Red Knights. At guard, a 6'2", senior number 21, Rick Cabasa. At the other guard, a 5'11", senior number 20, Sean Flynn. At center, a 6'8", senior number 42, DONYELL Marshall. At the other forward, a 6'5", junior number 32, Dennis Fats Burdine. And at the other forward, a 6'4", senior number 50, Mike Eberhardt.
As we about to start play here at the Guile Complex.
The Red Knights are coming off a marvelous game over the Danny Bloom Blazers as they hit the century mark.
And the crowd is just simply on their feet tonight, Scott. They're all pumped up for this one.
The Red Knights have defeated the Bulldogs early in the season.
Taking the tip-off for Wilson will be Hare, and for Reading will be DONYELL Marshall. DONYELL Marshall has no trouble taking the tip-off. Rick Cabasa looking for the jump shot right away. Sean Flynn pulls up for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound number 11, Chris Adams.
Number 21, Shane Stafford will bring it up for the Bulldogs tonight.
Looks like Reading's in a tight man-to-man defense tonight instead of a usual zone trap. Adams controlling, dishes off down underneath. Warcheck looking. 5-second call on Warcheck. Nice defense by Michael Eberhardt.
Pressure of the Red Knights is going to give the Bulldogs trouble all night long here.
Mike Eberhardt pulls up for the jump shot. Good. Mike Eberhardt not really so concerned with that jump shot, mostly post-up move, but when he has that open jump shot, he really connects with it. Full court pressure by the Red Knights. Almost a turnover. Goodman with the pass down to Hare.
Bulldogs working for a good shot here.
5-second call on Stafford. Magnificent defense by Sean Flynn.
Second turnover on the Bulldogs.
Rick Abasa controlling the ball for Reading at the top of the three-point land. Post up Donyell Marshall under the back of the basket. Reverse layup, it's good.
Nice move by Marshall.
Donyell Marshall with the layup.
Full court trap once again by the Red Knights. Trying to look for those quick turnovers. Oh, and there's a foul on the court. Looks like we're assessed to number 20, Sean Flynn, his first.
That's one thing that Sean Flynn has a tendency of doing, committing the stupid foul. He's got to get his head in the game here, and he's got to play smart basketball. He tends to use to do that. Make that foul often, and we can't afford to lose him tonight.
Meanwhile, loose ball underneath. Nice dish to Donyell Marshall. It's blocked by number 43, Hare, and he's fouled also. Marshall will be going to the line, shooting two.
Marshall took the ball, straight in the hole there, and draw the foul.
43, Glenn Hare is first. Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line, shooting.
First shot, Cox fires. It's good. As he sets up for his second shot, he puts it up. Nice form. It's also good. 6-0 lead by the Red Knights. We got to pass half court. Double team trap. Stafford. Shot by Stafford. No good. Rebound Kabasa. Kabasa possibly looking for that alley-oop pass to Donyell Marshall. Berdine pulls up for the jumper. No good. Follows the shot. Puts up for two.
Good second effort there by Berdine.
with the follow.
Red Knights in their zone trap here.
Nice bounce pass, number 11. Chris Adams tries for a three-pointer, no good. Strong rebound by Marshall. Oh, he gets tripped up by number 33, Paul Warcheck. So he was reaching for the ball and kind of tripped Donyell up on that one.
Red Knights are trying to force the up-tempo here in the early stages of the first quarter.
Red Knights so far shutting out the Wilson Bulldogs 8-0 with 5:22 remaining in the first quarter.
The Bulldogs called a timeout. I think Coach Weiss is going to tell his players not to push the ball up tempo and play their pace of the game.
Well, Mike, what do you think the Wilson Bulldogs will have to do to keep up with the Red Knights?
Right now, I really don't see Wilson really doing anything wrong. They missed a couple shots early here, but they make one or two of those three-pointers that they missed there, and it's an 8-6 game. So we really can't go by this early, much of an early stage in the game. We'll just have to see. The next 2-3 minutes could be critical for the Bulldogs, though, because they're down 8-0 now. But in the next 2-3 minutes, if they fall behind by more than 10 points, I don't know. I think it could be over in a hurry. We'll just have to see.
Well, what do you think on defense? You think they should go into like a full-court trap or man-to-man, or what do you think?
The Red Knights will crush them on a man-to-man full-court trap with their speed and quickness.
Back to play. That's Berdine. Pass over to Eberhardt. No good. Gets batted around. Rebound, Warcheck. Stafford controlling. Looks like Sean Flynn will be assessed another foul.
Second foul on Flynn.
It's 2 quick fouls on Flynn. He's gonna, I don't know.
That's the same
one
thing
of the
I
key members for Red Knights.
That's the same thing I talked about earlier. Now he has 2 fouls real early. We could see Jamal Smith play a big factor in this game.
Pass down to Adams down low. First Adam pulls up for a jump shot, no good. Rebound Berdine.
The Bulldogs still unable to hit a field goal in this first quarter. Marshall misses the tip in. Stafford controlling.
Glenn Hare pulls up for a jump shot, no good. Rebound top by Eberhardt, and Sean Flynn comes down with it. Sean Flynn with a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Marshall, nice pass to Eberhardt. Oh, and Eberhardt's fouled by number 11, Chris Adams. That'd be his first. And Eberhardt be going to the line shooting 2.
Eberhardt's first trip to the line tonight.
That's one of Eberhardt's strong points, posting up down low. He has such a nice frame on him. He can just pull up really strong. And there's nothing else to do but foul him. %59% on the line for Eberhardt this year. Sean Flynn gets the rebound off the miss by Eberhardt, and it's blocked by Paul Warchek. Paul Warchek trying to make a fast break or something trying to happen down for the Bulldogs. Strong move. Warchek dishes off to Hare. Jumper, it's 2. First 2 points of the game for the Bulldogs. Eberhardt post-up move. Pulls up for a little jumper. No good. Rebound Warchek. Pushing the ball down rather rapidly. Goes up for the layup. It's good.
Nice moves to the hole there by Warchek. As the Bulldogs still try to push the ball up the court against the Red Knights.
Strong move by Warchek. Smart move also. 8-4 ball game with 3:10 remaining in the first quarter. There's a foul as Berdine tries to make a move to the hole by number 45, Goodwin, his first foul. 4 fouls so far in the Bulldogs.
Eberhardt's inbound the ball for the Red Knights.
Eberhardt inbounding the ball to Flynn. Marshall posting up. Strong move to the hole. A little bit of bodies thrown, and there's a foul.
Looks like the foul's going to be number 43, Glenn Hare. The Red Knights are in the bonus already.
Donyell, one of the more strong free throwers for the Red Knights.
Marshall for his second trip to the line tonight.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line, shooting 2.
First shot up by Marshall. It's all good. 5 points so far in the ball game for Marshall. Second shot's up. It's also good.
Marshall's definitely the Red Knights' best foul shooter.
Warchek pressuring the ball down court. Pass to Hare. Stafford making a strong move. Is blocked by Donyell Marshall. With a jump ball underneath. Possession, Wilson.
That was second block for Marshall on the night.
Stafford pulling up for a three-pointer in front of Sean Flynn, and it's good.
Nice shot there by Stafford.
As the Wilson Bulldogs close the
Stafford
lead,
only a
10-7
freshman.
only.
Will be a key player for the Bulldogs in the future.
Nice pass by Sean Flynn down to Donyell Marshall. Turnaround jumper, it's good.
Eighth point for Marshall on the night so far.
Trap by Eberhardt, and there's a turnover. Third turnover by Wilson. Could be a key factor this game, all those turnovers.
Turnovers would definitely be a factor in this game. If the Bulldogs can't control turnovers, this game will be over fast.
Full court pressure by Wilson Bulldogs, which Reading High is very good at. Kabasa pulls up for an NBA three-pointer, no good. Rebound Eberhardt, gets blocked by Warchek. Verdine, loose ball underneath. Donyell leans into the layup, it's good.
Nice strong move to the hole there by Marshall. The Red Knights keep getting those second and third efforts. They'll be able to put the ball in each possession there, Scott.
Red Knights looking for the double team. Hare pulls up for the jumper, and it's good. Not really a high-scoring game so far. Kabasa making a strong move to the lane.
In and out by Kabasa.
Cross-court pass. Reverse layup, it's good.
The Bulldogs pull within 14 to 11.
I think that Mike Miller should call a timeout soon. Strong move to the lane by Sean Flynn. Flip. Donyell Marshall pulls
Foul
up the
number
layup. and he over
43,
it back
Glenn
on
Hare.
number 43. Second foul on number 43, Hare. Marshall going to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
This is Marshall's third trip to the line as he's completed 4 for 4 so far tonight.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Number 25, Hoffman will report in the game for the Bulldogs.
Number 25, Seth Hoffman checks in for the Bulldogs.
Ryan Marshall's first shot, no good. Rebound Hoffman. Stafford down to Hare, making a strong move to the basket, blocked by Berdine.
It's a good job. It seems like the Knights have gotten Bulldogs into early foul trouble. If I'm not mistaken, Warchek and Hare both have 2 fouls apiece, and they are key factors in this game tonight.
Hoffman tries for a three. Excuse me, Mike Hoffman pulls
For
up
the
for a three-pointer.
Bulldogs.
Gets blocked by Donyell Marshall. Dishes over to Kabasa, and he puts it up for a layup. That's Rick Kabasa's first 2 points of the ball game.
Marshall did a nice job there with the block shot, filling the lane and giving a nice assist to Kabasa there.
Nice move by Stafford, getting that ball across half court.
Marshall
Donyell
with the
Marshall
steal.
stole the ball. Cross-court pass to Fast Berdine. Puts up for the reverse layup. It's good.
Red Knights extend their lead to 7. Good defense there by Eberhardt.
12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Red Knights leading 18-11. Three seconds remaining. Last shot by Hare. It's good.
At the end of the quarter, the Bulldogs trail the Red Knights by 5. So, Mike, after seeing 1 quarter of play, what do you have to say about this game so far?
Right now, I'm really surprised the Bulldogs have been able to stay in it. They've been able to beat the full court pressure. And if a few costly turnovers by the Bulldogs, this game could be tied. They could even be ahead in this game. They have got to be, Coach White has to be really pleased with the way that his team has played here in the first quarter. And I think maybe Wilson would try to, would want to bring it up a notch in his second quarter. I don't know, though. It's going to be interesting. They seem to want to play different styles in that first quarter, and we'll have to see how they come out and play the second quarter. It should be interesting. Reading has to stay into their running game. Toward the end of the quarter there, they started to run the ball more, and they were more effective. That's what they have to do if they want to beat Wilson.
Eberhardt to inbound for the Red Knights.
Passes into Fats Berdine. Fats Berdine pulling up for a jumper. No, passes over to Sean Flynn. Rick Abasa wheeling and dealing, pulls up for a jump shot. No good. Rebound number 33, Warchek. Stafford, long court pass to Hare. Pulls up for jumper, it's good. 10th point for Hare.
Bulldogs cut the lead to 3, excuse me.
Berdine trying to make a strong move to the basket. Sean Flynn, the layup.
Flynn block.
Stole by Adams. Hare pulling up for the layup. It's good.
Bulldogs pull within 1. Timeout, Red Knights. Looks like Coach Miller's really upset with the players right now.
What's happening here is Wilson is starting to run the ball, and on the last possession when Hare pulled up for the jumper, Reading was very lackluster in getting back on defense. They have to get back on defense a lot quicker than they got back there. Wilson is going to burn him. Wilson is mentally tough, and they have come into this game ready to play. They might not have the skill as Reading High does, but they have come in here definitely ready to play this game. And only down 1 point. They've got to be sky high right now.
Personally, I think that Red Knights should look for Sean Flynn and Rick Abassa to pull up for that three-pointer and try to get those reboundings down underneath by Marshall, Eberhardt, and Berdine.
Number 25, Jamal Smith reports in for Rick Cabasa. So I think the Red Knights are a little surprised by this up-tempo pace by the Bulldogs.
Very much
They're not
so,
ready
Scott.
to play.
As Berdine makes a strong move to the hole, puts it up for a jumper, it's good, and he's fouled. 6 point for Berdine.
Berdine's first trip to the line tonight. That's Coughlin's first foul.
Berdine trying to make a three-point play, and he does. As Marshall leaves Hoffman on the ground trying to box him out. Jamal Smith, one of the more better defensive players of the Red Knights. Trap. Adams passes to Stafford. Stafford pulls up for a jump shot. It's good. Nothing but the bottom net for that one.
Nobody there picked up Warcheck and left him wide open for a 15-footer.
Stolen by number 11, Adams.
Red Knights with a little sloppy play in that possession. Adams off the back of the rim. Rebound Smith.
Smith making a strong move to the basket. Looks like it was a foul, but Sean Flynn pulls up for the layup, roll around the rim, and it goes in. First 2 points for Sean Flynn of the night. Not really a high score for the Red Knights, but he plays heck of defense.
Foul on Berdine.
Glenn Hare tries to make a strong move to the basket, and he gets pinned by Berdine.
First foul on Fats. Hare, first trip to the line tonight.
First shot's up. It's good. 13th point of the night for Hare.
For the Bulldogs, Hare is shooting 77% from the line.
Glenn Hare has half the points for the Wilson Bulldogs. Second shot. Chalks fires. It's good.
As Hare leaves the ball game.
Number 35, Melnick checking it in for the Bulldogs. Reading High gets a pass half court. Marshall getting double teamed. Sean Flynn making a move, no look pass down underneath, no good. Loose ball, cross court. Eberhardt comes up with it.
Picks it up.
Eberhardt looking for a move. Pass it down underneath.
Out of bounds, Red Knight ball. Timeout called by Reading. The Red Knights still only hold a 2-point lead, 23-21, with 5:38 left in the second quarter. The Red Knights really haven't been able to open up their lead here. The Bulldogs have been playing good so far this first half, keeping it in the game. Glenn Hare has really kept the Bulldogs in this game with 13 points so far.
I think the thing that has kept Wilson in the game the most is the way they've been playing defense. They've played excellent defensively, and they've been on the floor everywhere, going for the loose ball, and they've made Reading commit many turnovers. I mean, Reading is throwing the ball all over the place, and they just cannot beat this Wilson defense right now.
Verdeen inbounding the ball for the Red Knights.
Cabasa reports into the game for Eberhardt.
Jamal Smith at the perimeter. There's a loose off-the-ball foul by number 35, Melnick. Donyell will be going to the line shooting 1 and 1.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line shooting 1 and 1.
Marshall 4 for 5 from the line tonight.
Make that 5 for 6.
That's Donyell's 11th point.
Donyell pulls up for his second shot. It's good. Warcheck back to Stafford. Warcheck over to Melnick. Tight defense by Red Knights. Nice trap. Stafford pulling up for a three-pointer. It's good.
Stafford pulls the Bulldogs within 1. Walk call on Flynn. That's another turnover. It'll be the Bulldogs' ball. Bulldogs now have a chance to take their first lead of the ball game. Number 43, Glenn Hare, reports into the game.
Just don't know, Scott. There's something about these Red Knights that's just not looking like they're used to. I don't know.
Doesn't look like they're playing up to their top 100% tonight, Scott.
Adams making a strong move to the basket off the back for 2, and the Wilson Bulldogs take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Nice no-look pass down underneath by Smith. Cabasa pulls up for the layup.
Scott, I think Red Knight fans and us are a little surprised about tonight's ball game being so close.
Stafford looking for the jump shot.
Foul number 25, Jamal Smith.
With 4:23 remaining in the second quarter, the Red Knights are leading 27-26.
Number 33, Paul Warcheck, will inbound the ball for the Bulldogs.
And might add, that's the cousin of Steve Warcheck, Reading High crowd favorite.
Good defense there by number 25, Jamal Smith. Knocked out of bounds, be the Bulldogs' ball once again.
Warcheck inbounding the ball for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Stafford. Sean Flynn with that magnificent defense. As he dribbles across court. Back to Warcheck. Warcheck looking for a move. No good. Passes over to Hare.
Another blocking foul on Jamal Smith. That's his second.
2 quick fouls on Jamal Smith. Key point guard for the Red Knights. I think, Scott, that the crowd has to just start some chants up, get the team pumping.
That's not really the factor there, Scott. The Bulldogs just playing good ball tonight, and the Red Knights ain't converting on their attempts.
Hare pulling up for his first foul shot. It's good.
Hare knocks the ball game at 27 apiece.
Second shot, it's also good. That's Hare's 16th point of the ball game. One heck of a game for Hare tonight. Sean Flynn looking for a move to the lane or something. Smith pulling up for a three-pointer. It's good. That's what the Red Knights needed. Something like that to spark them off.
Smith, not known for his outside shooting skills, will help the Red Knights if he can continue to hit that shot tonight.
Trap again by the Red Knights. Chris Adam pulls up for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Kabasa. Third rebound by Kabasa. Foul away from the ball. Looks like he assessed Glenn Hare. His third. Donyell Marshall will be going to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Glenn Harris playing a marvelous game tonight for the Bulldogs.
Donyell Marshall's first shot's up and it's good.
Number 35, Chad Melnick reports into the game for Hare.
Second shot, pulling up. Marshall pulling up. Marshall 7 for 9 tonight from the free throw. Rick Abasa coming up from the loose ball. Sean Flynn pulls up for a three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebound Berdine goes up for the jump shot. It's good.
Good second effort there by the Red Knights.
Excellent move by Berdine. Following that shot, pulling down that strong rebound.
The Bulldogs need to stay close at the half if they want to be in this game in the second half.
Goodwin looking for a move.
First foul on Donyell Marshall. Blocking foul called. Number 45, Goodwin, who reports on the line.
This guy just can't see how the ref called a foul on that when he tripped over his own foot. I just can't see that.
Number 31, Herb will report in the game for Warcheck.
Goodwin's first shot, it's good. First point of the game by Goodwin. Second shot, it's up. It's good.
Bulldogs
Court
pull
trap by
within
the
3.
Bulldogs. Get past half court. Fats Berdine with a strong move. Pulls up for a little jumper, not good. Rebound Marshall. Pulling up for a three-pointer. It's good. Nothing but the power of the net for Marshall.
Nice shot there from Marshall, but 2 guys running at him.
Marshall really sparked the crowd with that one. Adams pulling up for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound number... Oh, loose ball foul, number 25. That'd be his third.
That was over the back on Smith. As number 50, Mike Eberhardt will report into the game for Smith.
We have 2:15 to go here in the first half, and the Bulldogs have to be extremely pleased that they're only 6 points down going into the half. If they can cut this lead to 1 or 2 points before half, Reading is going to go in thinking, this team has really come to play if they haven't already done so. Wilson has really shook up the Red Knights here. I mean, they really surprised me by the way they have played.
The Red Knights really hadn't had the hot hand from the outside yet, as the Bulldogs have.
Melnick looking for a pass. This is over to Stafford.
Good defense there by Eberhardt.
Out of bounds, Wilson. Red Knights will bring it in.
Eberhardt to inbound the ball. 1:32 left in the second quarter.
That's the 5th turnover for the Wilson Bulldogs tonight. Donyell with the post-up move. Strong move to the baseline. Pulls up for the shot. It's fouled.
This guy, I believe that Marshall has drawn 5 or 6 fouls already tonight.
Bobby on number 45. Goodwin. Second foul on Goodwin. Marshall's first attempt off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Berdine. But there's a foul out on the court.
Excuse me, Scott. That was 2 shots from the line. That was only the first. Players getting a little excited down there.
Daniel Marshall's second attempt's up. That's good.
Red Knights starting to pull away a little bit here as they lead by 7. The Bulldogs are going to need to close the lead here if they want to stay in this game.
No. Oh.
Nice pass there by Stafford inside the Melnick.
Eberhardt making a strong move to the basket. Nice left-handed. Oh, turn around. Layup by Eberhardt.
As Eberhardt switched hands in midair there to complete that basket.
That looked like Michael Jordan on that play. .5 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Looks like the Bulldogs are working for the last shot here.
Good defense by the Red Knights. Not letting them get nothing. 10 seconds remaining. 6 seconds. Stolen by Marshall. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Last resort shot by Marshall. Oh, no good.
At the end of the first half, the Red Knights lead 39-32.
At this time, I would like to turn the program back over to Mr. Lubis down on the court.
This time I'd like to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools in the Reading School District, Dr. James Goodhart.
Thank you. The children of the Reading School District have scores of relatives serving in the Middle East. Brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, and mothers and fathers. In addition to that, we currently have 56 Reading High School graduates in Operation Desert Storm. In their honor, the combined choral group would like to make the following presentation for you this evening.
Okay, we're back here at the Geisel Complex. You just saw the Reading High Chorus do a nice tribute for the troops back over in the Middle East. We wish them their best and hope they get back here as soon as possible. Getting back to the game here, Reading leads at 39-32 at the half. Interesting score. I don't think any of us here tonight really would have thought that Wilson would only be down 7 points at halftime. With all the hype, we had a pep rally today. Everyone was geared up. The basketball team seemed geared up. But, hey, Wilson has come here to play tonight, and I salute him for that.
The Bulldogs are playing well tonight, Mike. And the size hasn't been a factor. They've been on the boards, and the Red Knights to convert from the outside, which has been their problem. Kabasa only has 4 points, and Flynn only has 2. And they're the main outside shooters for the Red Knights, and they're going to have to get hot for them to pull away.
Why rebounding wasn't a factor in that I'm going to speak defensively here now. Why rebounding wasn't a factor for Reading High in that first quarter is they were pressing the whole first half. And when they did press, Wilson beat the press, got the ball down, and got layups or jumpers, and they made them. And so they didn't have to really worry about any rebounding in the first half. And on their defensive end, they shut Reading off the offensive boards. It was really hard to believe. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing a great job.
The Red Knights really haven't had a chance for easy layups and wide open jumpers, and that's been credit to the Bulldogs, I guess.
Credit to the Bulldogs, the way they played tenacious defense. I don't think it's Reading is playing that bad tonight. I think it's just Wilson is playing that well. They have really come in here ready to play, like I say again. They have played extremely well defensively. They have marked up. They have I think they were playing the zone most of the half, correct?
Yes.
They were playing the zone, and Reading was throwing the ball all over the place, and they just cannot beat them. I mean, they are really playing exceptional on the defensive side of the ball.
Glenn Hare has also given the Bulldogs an excellent game. He already has his career high of 16 points, but he's in a little foul trouble, and that could be a bonus to the Red Knights.
Hare. What Reading High should do now, get the ball inside, I'd say either Berdine or Marshall. In the paint, get Hare to get that third foul. That'd be a key. His fourth foul. If they get Hare his fourth foul, he's out of there. The next high score is Stafford with 6 points. So that would be a real key if they could get Hare out of there, having a career night.
Marshall's been leading the Red Knights with 17 points. And the next scorer is Fats Berdine with 9. And after that, the Red Knights scoring has been pretty weak.
Pretty weak. As you said there, Fats and Marshall, the two big men, have done well inside. But for Wilson, it's been all Glenn Hare. And we really can't talk about anybody else. The other guys are making some great passes to Hare. Adams has played well here, and Stafford, the freshman, has also played real well here in the first half, getting Hare the ball in the open. He's beaten Reading down the court almost every time. That is a credit to Glenn Hare and the rest of the Wilson team. They're running the Red Knights.
Well, Mike, I think this half, the Red Knights are going to have to come out with a little more pressure, step everything up a notch or two, and start hitting the outside shot is basically what's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
They're gonna really pull away with a nice lead.
The thing I'd like to see Reading do is run the ball a little bit more this half. Possibly get a dunk. Having a dunk to get the crowd into it.
If Marshall comes off with a dunk, that'll excite the crowd. Everything will start happening then for the Red Knights, I believe.
Definitely. If he gets one dunk, he might have 2 or 3, and then we could look for Reading to start to pull away in this game. We have 2:55 before the start of the second half. Both teams are back on the court. And like I said, we should look forward to a great second half of basketball. See if Reading can pull away here in the second half. I don't know. If this goes down to the wire, well, I'll tell you, it'd be a typical Reading-Wilson rivalry. If this thing goes down to the wire and these two teams are battling out, it can be anyone's game. Wilson is coming in here trying to knock Reading off for the first time.
Well, Mike, the Bulldogs going to need a little more scoring from, I believe, from Warchek or Stafford, which can hit the ball from the outside, and Adams, who also can shoot the three.
Well, Adams is our leading scorer, and he only has 2 first half points. So we'll have to look for him. Maybe he hasn't been on in the 3-point range. Maybe if we can get if he can get hot from 3-point range, hey, this is Wilson is right in his game, because when he gets hot from 3-point range, he is as good as anyone in this county.
Adams, he hasn't really been able to set up and take his set jump shot, which he usually takes. The Red Knights have had pressure in his face most of the night, which was expected.
Yeah, we have to give credit to the defensive play of Kabasa, Jamal Smith, and Flynn when they were in there. They really shut down the guards of Stafford and Adams. Combined, they have 8 points, and they are usually the two top-notch players for the Bulldogs. That is their strong point, is the backcourt. But they stop them. They stop Adams and Stafford, and then Hare comes up with a career night with 16 points in the first half. So it's really going to be interesting to see how Reading reacts in the second half. Are they going to guard Hare tougher, or if they guard Hare tougher, then Stafford and Adams can get open for the outside jump shot. So we'll just have to see here what is going to happen. It's really going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to the second half of basketball.
Mike, for the Red Knights, I think Kabasa, his scoring might be affected by the limited playing time he had in that first half.
Yeah, he was on the bench slot. I don't know if he was on Mike Miller's good side in that first half there.
I don't believe Mike Miller's a little upset with his players, it looks like now.
Halftime scoring first for the Bulldogs. Glenn Hare with 16 points. Shane Stafford, 6 points. Paul Warchek, 4 points. And Chad Melnick, Chris Adams, and Liam Goodwin each have 2 apiece. For the Red Knights, Donyell Marshall, 17 points. Fats Burdine, 9 points. Mike Everhart and Rick Kabasa, 4 points. Jamal Smith, 3, and Sean Flynn, 2.
Inbounding the ball for the Bulldogs will be number 11, Chris Adams. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to start the way they started the game, along with the Red Knights. Stafford fakes. Leon Goodwin knocks down the first shot of the half. That was his first field goal of the game.
Yeah, good-looking shot by Liam Goodwin there. He comes right out and shoots that jumper, and now it's only a 5-point Reading lead. That wasn't too good of a looking shot there for Donyell Marshall.
No.
It kind of looked like a grenade when that thing went up. They
I
have
think
to settle down here.
Yeah, they're rushing their shots a little too much. Stafford controlling for the Bulldogs against Flynn. Good defense here by the Red Knights. Blocked by Flynn.
Good defense, Sean Flynn with help along with by Marshall there. Here comes Marshall bringing the ball up as the point guard.
For Dean, turnaround, no good. Rebound by Warchek.
Warchek just boxed out Mike Everhart there to get the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Rebound Marshall once again.
We're going end to end here now. Oh, good pass. That's good defense by Chris Adams there. Real good defense. He's played good defense all night along with everyone on this Wilson team, and he just made an exceptional play there on Rick Kabasa.
Kabasa was a little out of control there.
A little out of control, yeah. Wide open is a good one.
Bulldogs working for a good shot here so far.
He traveling.
The Bulldogs
Traveling
passed the ball
violation. It will
10
belong
times
to
before
the
attempting
Red
a shot
Knights.
here. Baseball pass to Kabasa as he waits for the Red Knights to come up court.
See if Reading sets up an offense here, calls a play possibly. Try to get their thoughts together here.
Marshall gives the ball inside. Marshall draws the foul on Hare. That's his fourth.
Like I said during the half, take it inside, get Harry's fourth foul. And that looks like it should be on Hare, but who knows? And I don't know if they're going to call on Hare or not. It looks like we'll be on here because they're going to bring in a substitution for him. It'll be Chad Melnick.
This varsity game seems to
Fouls
be
on
getting a
number
little more
43,
physical,
Glenn Hare,
similar to the JV game that was earlier.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line, shooting 2.
Marshall tries to extend the Red Knights' lead. He converts with the first one.
Now you have to look for Chris Adams to step up, being the senior and the leading scorer on his team, to try to come through and get some buckets for this Wilson team.
Marshall completes the second.
It's back to a 7-point lead for the Red Knights.
Red Knights trap in the corner. A foul on number 21, Rick Cabasa. That's Rick's first foul of the ball game.
Fouls on number 21, Rick Cabasa, his first.
Mike, why has Cabasa sat the bench so far in this first half? He hasn't in any foul trouble.
I really can't tell you. Maybe he's in Mike Miller's doghouse a little bit. A little lackluster defense in the first half. That's possible. That's the only thing I can think of because he's not in foul trouble. As you can see, with only one foul, just picked it up. So that's my only guess at this point.
Warchek working on Everhart. Near steal by Cabasa. Rebound Marshall.
Adams remains to be cold from the field. Looks like Donyell wanted to set up for a 3 there, but Sean wouldn't give it to him.
Verdeen posted up on the inside there.
Cabasa drives.
Nice move there by Rick Cabasa off the glass.
Number 21, Rick Cabasa with the layup.
Near stir by Everhart.
Out of control is Liam Goodwin. He gets it back. Good play by, good hustle, Liam Goodwin there.
Tip by Everhart.
Good defense, Mike Eberhardt blocking that shot.
Flynn to the hole, fires one up, no good.
Looks like that foul will be on number 21, Shane Stafford.
I believe this is Flynn's first trip to the line tonight.
Excuse me, Liam Goodwin. Fouls on number 45, Liam Goodwin, his third.
Timeout by the Bulldogs.
Timeout, Bulldogs. Reading's next home boys basketball game will be held on Saturday, February the 9th.
The Red Knights lead 43-34 with 4:24 left in the third quarter.
6:30 p.m. with the varsity game to follow. We have 4:24 remaining here in the third quarter. The Red Knights cling to a 9-point lead. Flynn is on the line now. He can extend it to a double-figure lead, I think, for the first time in this game for the Red Knights. So we'll just have to see. It's going to be interesting to see how Wilson plays here without Glenn Hare.
The Bulldogs are going to need scoring now from Warchek and Adams, and they've both been called from the field of late.
Number 20, Sean
Flynn's
Flynn
first
on the
attempt.
line, shooting 2.
You know, the thing that kept the Bulldogs in this game so far is I haven't seen Donyell Marshall post up a lot and use that turnaround jump shot that's so effective. I think that they need to get the ball down to Donyell in that low post area, and that should clinch, and they should pull away from this game right about now.
Thank you, Vince. That was a good point you made there. Nice move there by Warchek. Fires. Tipped.
I don't know if that was tipped, Scott. That just might have been a clean air ball, and he's hearing it from the crowd right now.
Marshall inbound for the Red Knights. Flynn telling him to clear out.
So let's see a dunk this time down, Scott. How about it?
It'd be nice.
Get this crowd roared up. It's a packed house, and we haven't really heard much of them. I think he was
Marshall
going
was
for it
stripped
there.
on the inside. Still back by Flynn. Flynn's
Whoa.
shot blocked.
I don't know. It was a skirmish on the floor there. It could have possibly been a foul there, but no call on that play. And here comes Wilson.
Good one, nice fake.
Oh, nice pass, Chad Melnick. Missed the
Melnick
layup.
misses the easy layup. Marshall calling for the ball down low. Receives it. Eberhardt's rebound, no good. Foul number 45 by Leon Goodwin as Berdine goes to the line. That's the 4th on Goodwin.
Fouls on number 45, Liam Goodwin, his 4th.
Berdine's 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Number 32,
Completes the first shot.
Berdine on the line for the Red Knights.
Number 43, Glenn Hare, reports back
43,
into the
Glenn
game.
Hare checks back in for the Bulldogs. Interesting move here by Coach Weiss, bringing in Hare with 4 fouls. I think he's just gonna take a gamble here.
Berdine misses the 2nd shot. Well, Mike, I think Coach Weiss has noticed that the Red Knights are starting to make a run, and he needs his score in the ballgame.
Exactly. Reading is up in double figures now by 11. I think is that 4 on Sean now?
Yes, I believe so, Mike.
Third. Sorry. I was thinking of Jamal there with 3 also. Fouls on number 20, Sean Flynn, his 3rd.
Warcheck to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Melnick controls the ball outside. Dishes to Adams. Near steal by Eberhardt. There's a strong move, but no good. Rebound Marshall. Outlet to Berdine, who's fouled by Warcheck. That's the 10th rebound by Donyell Marshall of the ball game.
Fouls on number 33, Paul Warcheck, his 3rd.
Well, Mike, now the Bulldogs big men are in trouble. You got Warcheck with 3 and Hare and
Goodwin.
Goodwin with 4.
4 each, yeah.
Looks like that was over the back there on Marshall.
Yeah, they're going to call against Marshall. That was an incredible attempt there by Fats Berdino on that foul. I don't know how he got it up.
Floor. He threw up a shot that almost went in.
That was on number 42, Donyell Marshall, his 2nd. There's Hare.
Hare taking it to Marshall, no good.
Wasn't a good play by the Cabas there, but he made up his mind that he was going to do it, and that's what he had to do. That's it. Hare is out of here.
I don't know about that foul, Mike. That didn't really look
Real
like anything
questionable.
that was
Tough foul.
foul.
Fouls on number 43, Glenn Hare, his 5th. He has fouled out of the ball game.
The Red Knights are in the bonus now as Marshall will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. And here's Vince once again.
Yeah, Hare feeling that goodbye from the crowd. The crowd's really pumped up now. I don't know if the Knights are going to be stoppable now. After they get that first foul out, man, what they did to Mifflin.
Bulldogs.
When I saw that Mifflin game and they got 3 guys out, I don't know. It looks like a repeat of that. What do you think, guys?
I don't know if you're going to see 3 guys out again tonight. Well, we already have 1, and Goodwin is still on the bench with 4 fouls. So we'll just have to see. It's interesting now with Hare out of there.
The timeout was called by the Bulldogs.
It was definitely a gamble by Coach Weiss, and it really didn't pay off, as you can see.
Well, Mike, I think the gamble had to be taken. I mean, the Red Knights have built the lead up to 11, and he needed to cut it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was really Wilson's last in this game, was to put their leading scorer Glenn Hare back in there. On Monday evening at 8 o'clock on Channel
Look for
42,
Marshall to take control now on
tonight's
the
game
inside.
between Reading High and Wilson will be shown.
Number 25, Seth Hoffman, will report into the game for Hare. Marshall to take the first attempt of his 1 and 1.
Marshall on the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Marshall fires, and it's good.
Marshall's been real solid tonight. 11 of 13 from the line for Donyell Marshall.
That's his 20th point of the ball game.
Make it 21.
Marshall has 12 points from the ball game now, Mike.
21. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, you're right, Scott. 12 points from the foul line, you're right.
Marshall on the break,
Donyell's
outlet to
ahead of
Marshall.
Oh! Foul by Warchek. Good foul by Warchek there.
Good right, Mike.
Good
Warchek
foul.
was going to get dunked on by Marshall on
He
that
was
one.
going to get dunked on. It was good or bad. Now Warchek with 4 fouls. Foul on number 33, Paul Warchek, his 4th. Number 42, Donyell Marshall on the line, shooting 2.
Well, Mike, if he would have left Marshall complete that dunk, that would have got the crowd on it. Things would have been pumping for the Red Knights. They would have had all the momentum going their way.
Yeah, exactly. So, in a way, it was a good foul for Warchek, and in the other way, it's bad. It's his 4th foul. He's out of the game, being replaced by number 31, Sheen Erb.
Marshall
Number
connects once
31,
again.
Sheen Erb checks in for the Bulldogs.
Red Knights in a 2-2-1 trap.
Better get it over.
Near steal
Oh, he
by
beat it.
Marshall.
Good play, Melnick. He'll drive.
Foul by
Number
Berdine, but
35,
Melnick completes
Chad
the basket.
Melnick with the layup and the foul. Foul is on number 32, Fats Berdine, his 2nd.
Second foul on Berdine.
Number 35, Chad Melnick on the line, shooting 1. Way off with that foul shot. He gets the rebound, though. That foul shot was so bad it came back to him.
Steal by Kabasa. Kabasa hesitated on that layup, and that cost him.
And it hesitated. I think he was thinking maybe dunk, no, I won't dunk, and then he missed a layup.
That was good
Foul on
effort there by
number
Berdine to
35,
follow up.
Chad Melnick, his 2nd.
Berdine connects.
Number 32, that's Berdine on the line for the Red Knights.
Berdine misses. Rebound Marshall with the slam.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall with the slam. Well, that got the crowd going. Definitely. Wasn't one of his better dunks, but we'll take it.
Yeah. You're still by Kabasa.
Hoffman
Way off. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Be Red Knight ball.
I think Wilson's a little rattled right now.
Red Knights contain a 16-point lead now.
It really opened it up here. They came at halftime. They're up by 7. They have a +9 here in the third
Marshall
quarter.
inside again. Oh, a one-hand slam. I'm going crazy here in Reading, baby.
And now the crowd is really psyched.
Turnover by the Bulldogs. It'll be Red Knights ball. Eberhardt to inbound underneath the basket.
Maybe
Number
a TO
51,
here.
Jay Negrini reports into the ball game.
Number 51, Jane Negrini checks in for the Bulldogs. They're going deep into their bench now, looking for some instant offense.
Marshall wants the ball now, Mike. He's hot.
Slowing it down a little bit here is Reading High. Back out, Fats will
Red
hold
Knight's
it.
going to hold the ball for
Yeah, they're
the
gonna hold
last
it.
shot of the quarter.
They're going to hold it up, and the crowd is really in it now. A bucket here will put them up by 20.
Marshall's posting up on the inside.
Fats goes up, he's fouled.
Strong move to the
Negrini.
hole by Berdine there.
Fouls on
Number 51, Jay Negrini gets his first foul of the ball game.
Number 32, Fats Berdine on the line, shooting 2. Bats on the line.
Connects with the first one.
Fat studies. Fires. Got it again.
Bulldogs pushing the ball up the court now.
Stolen. 3 seconds left.
Near steal by Cabasa there.
Wilson will retain the ball here with 3 seconds left.
Melnick with the open shot at the buzzer. It's good.
Yep. Number 35, Chad Melnick with
That closes the game to within 18 points.
At the end of 3 quarters of play,
The Red Knights lead 56-38 to start the fourth quarter. Well, Mike, the Red Knights have really picked up the intensity of the ball game now here in this second half.
Definitely. The Red Knights really have picked it up. A key was getting hair out of it. That was a key. Now Warchek's on the bench before, and Goodwin's on the bench before. I look for them to get in, maybe come out here and start the fourth quarter, at least one of them, because they need some players in there.
Right now, this is the Bulldogs' last chance to get back into this ball game to make an early run in this quarter.
Definitely, they're gonna have to make a real early run if they have a chance here. We have 8 minutes to go in this game.
Reading's really uppaced the tempo of this game in the second half. That's been the key in that third quarter run by the Red Knights. Wilson they thought they had the Knights under control and they could take them. But I'll tell you one thing: when Donyell gets hot, so does the Red Knights.
Well, I think that the mental aspect of the game was over after the first half for Wilson. They couldn't hang in here with Reading. Reading's too good of a team. They gave it all they had, and there's still 8 minutes to go. So we'll just have to see.
Number 53, Hoffman reports in the game. Red Knights. Marshall's fouled on his second
Looks like that'll be
attempt at the basket.
on the greenie. Fouls on number 35, Chad Melnick, his third. Number 42,
Melnick
Donnyell
picked up his
Marshall
third
from
foul of the
line,
ball game.
shooting 2.
Marshall shooting 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. Second attempt.
He cocks, fires, nope. Rebound to Greeny.
Stafford pushing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Finds Fallon, fires for 3. That's good.
Number 53, Steve Fallon for 3.
Steal by the Bulldogs.
Great play by Shane Herb there to save that ball. Stafford, Fallon again. Nope.
Rebound Melnick.
Negrini.
Blocked by Marshall. Tries to run the break.
The sophomore got a taste of what Donnyell Marshall's really like on that play.
Verdeen travels as the Red Knights called timeout.
It'll belong to the Bulldogs.
Well, Mike, looks like the Bulldogs are trying to shoot the 3. The Red Knights are facing a Bulldogs 1-2-1 half-court press right now, and it's giving them a little trouble.
It's getting a little trouble. The Red Knights just have to regain themselves here. Just, get back to the way they were playing in the third quarter. So,
That was the first look the Red Knights had at that zone there, which gave them a little surprise, but I think they'll be able to handle it with this next look at it.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Scott. Just watching the cheerleaders there for a minute, have to laugh. Sorry about that. Okay, back to action here in the fourth quarter. 7:03 to go. The Red Knights lead it 56-41.
Red Knights in a little zone trap of their own.
Oh, good play. They break it. Shane Herb. Got it. Number 31.
The Bulldogs broke the press nicely there. Red Knights
Wilson
break the press also.
Wilson showed they could break that press right
Flynn
there.
fires, and it's good.
Number
Nice shot there by Sean Flynn.
with the jumper.
Out of bounds, Red Knight ball.
A little inexperienced play there by Jay Negrini, the sophomore, and it's a turnover and a ball into the Red Knights.
Berdine to bring the ball up for the Red Knights. Inside to Marshall. One hand, no good. Rebound Marshall once again. Off balance, and it's good.
Number 42, Donyell Marshall with the basket.
Berdine with the steal. Dishes off to Flynn. To the basket. Right hand, no good. Follow Berdine with the tip.
Number 32, Max Berdine with the follow.
Red Knights have a 19-point lead with 5:50 left in the ball game.
Wilson broke that press one time effectively, and now the last few times they have had some real trouble with it.
Nice pass
They bring it
inside.
again.
Once
Good
again,
pass. Fallon. No. They call a foul on that before Negrini put that in, okay.
foul on number 32, Berdine.
Number 32, that's Berdine, his third. Number 53, Steve Fallon on the line.
Fallon is first attempt at the line tonight. No good.
No good for Fallon.
Oh, Mike, the Bulldogs have inexperience on the court now. They have 3 juniors and 2 sophomores.
Inexperience, I really think that Coach Weiss just wants to get these guys some experience now, knowing that this game's a little bit out of reach.
Against the Red Knights, they'll have very good experience.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think that's really why he put these guys in right now. And other foul trouble is another reason with Hare out of there.
Foul on number 51, Jay Negrini.
Negrini has been aggressive since he's come in there. It's his second foul.
Flynn to the line once again tonight.
Jay Negrini, his
He's
second.
1 for 2 from the line.
Number 20, Sean Flynn on the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Fires off the front of the rim and good.
Sean's a consistent foul shooter for the Red Knights. He'll have another. Studies, fires, got it again.
Flynn extends the Red Knight lead to 21, their biggest lead of the ball game.
Biggest lead of the game for the Red Knights as Stafford brings it up. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Good patience shown by this young team here.
You're looking really basically at the team of the future here for Wilson right now. He's a
Stafford
good
for
young
3.
player. Number 21, Shane Stafford for 3. He's really poised for being a freshman.
Nice move there by Kabasa to dish off on the inside to Berdine. Stafford pushing the ball up the court.
20-point Red Knight lead, 4:35 to go. Wilson swings it around the perimeter.
Inside to Negrini.
Negrini looks like he's playing a high post position right now.
Red Knights turn over the ball.
Way off.
Flynn running the break. Dishes off to
Good
Kabasa
pass. Great pass to Kabasa.
and finishes it off.
Number 21, Rick Kabasa with the layup.
Blocked by Berdine and once again blocked.
Great defense, fast Berdine. Marshall ahead of the pack. Can I get it to him?
Yep. Marshall with a thundering dunk there. Nice look inside by Kabasa after he gained control. Bulldogs come right back and connect.
Number 35, Chad Melnick with the jumper.
Kabasa is fouled on the drive. The last basket was by Chad Melnick. Looks like number 25, Jamal Smith, will report in the ball game for the Red Knights, Sean Flynn. And number 45,
Foul to number 53, Steve Fallon.
Leon Goodwin will report back into the game for Melnick.
Number 21, Rick Cabasa at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
I think anybody who question Reading's poise and integrity doesn't have to question it anymore, because they've shown how they can play a good team on a good night. They come out on top.
Marshall taps it to Smith. As Cabasa completes the drive once again.
Number 21, Rick Cabasa with the layup.
The Red Knights have really picked up the scoring pace now, running the ball up the court. Looks like the reserves for the Red Knights are about to report into the ball game. Near steal by Cabasa. Golden fires a three, no good. Rebound, Berdine. Pushing it up the court.
Pat's playing a little point guard here.
Cabasa drives and it's no good.
Fallon. That'll be on Fallon. That'll be his second on the evening. Here come the Reading reserve. Nate Martin, Sly Williams, Kurt Glimp.
Coach Miller calls a timeout.
Timeout, Red Knights.
Well, Mike, this game is, I'd say,
On
over.
Tuesday, our Red Knights will travel to Wrighton to play the Exeter Eagles.
Reserves Sly Williams, Nate Martin, and Kurt Clint will report into the ball game.
Yeah, I think you're right, Scott. This game is over. 72-48. The Red Knights really have blown it open here in the third and fourth quarters.
Red Knights have done a good job in front of their home crowd that has showed a large attendance tonight.
Big crowd as usual here at the Gallo Complex. Maybe a little bigger than usual because you know the Wilson-Reading rivalry. It brings out the fans. And for a while it was the Wilson-Reading rivalry. And then Reading began to pull away, and 72-48 at this point.
Now on the floor for the Bulldogs, number 15, Brian Dallas.
Number 21,
Number 53,
Rick Cabasa
Fallon.
on the line,
Number
shooting
25, Hoffman. Number 45, Goodwin. And number 31, Erb.
Cabasa with another. Studies, fires in and out.
Red Knights in a zone defense now. Brian Dallas, nice fake. Dishes
Pass by
off.
Dallas.
Good drive. No good. Rebound once again, and it's good by Erb.
Number 31, Shane Erb with the follow.
Dallas takes the ball but loses it. Steve Warchek reports into the game for Rick Cabasa. Off the fingertips of Glimp.
Clint wasn't quite ready for that pass, crisp pass by Jamal Smith. Good pass. Kurt just wasn't quite ready for it.
Little scramble going around here. Herb fires, no good off the rim. Smith pushing the ball up the court.
Smith
Fires, and good.
Number 25, Jamal Smith with the jumper.
Smith, one of the few juniors on the Red Knight team, has had the hot hand from the outside tonight for the Red
Yeah, he
Knights.
showed that he can hit that outside jumper that we have been questioning him about all year, basically. We have mainly called him a penetrating guard, a guard that could dish off, but we were a little questionable about his outside shooting. Tonight he has come in, he's hit a three and a long jumper, and he has shown that he can hit that outside shot.
The foul's on number 24, Steve Warchek. His first. Shante Williams reported in for Kirk Glimp.
Dallas on the line shooting 1 and 1.
Glimp's Dallas' first attempt, no good. Rebound Williams. Williams from the outside for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Warchek.
He got it. Number 24, Steve Warchek with the layup. Everything now, it's just academic.
Goodwin fakes, fires. No good. Rebound, Herb.
Herb, foul.
Foul by Williams. Sly Williams.
Sly. Fouls on number 44, Sly Williams, his first.
Herb 1-1 at the line. Connects on the first one.
Number 31, Shane Herb on the line for the Bulldogs.
32 seconds left with the score 77-51 Red Knights. Near steal. Stolen.
Dallas, Crane. Good ball movement, another
Ooh.
foul.
Harsh foul there by Sly Williams.
A little out of control, maybe looking for a block there. Hey, when these guys get in there, they don't get to play much. When they get in there, they play all out.
They definitely use up all their fouls.
They're up 25 points, but hey, they're not going to quit yet. It's not over until that buzzer sounds for these guys. Fouls on number 44, Sly Williams, he's second.
53
Number
Fallon
53,
connects on the
Steve
first.
Fallon on the line for the Bulldogs.
Who connects with the second.
24 seconds left. Get it in bounds.
Martin.
Nate Martin. Oh, great
pass by Smith.
Oh, look out.
Shante Williams kicks the ball into the stands.
Great pass by Jamal Smith there.
For 3, no good.
Rebound.
Warchek pushes the ball up the court. And he's fouled by number 45, Leon Goodwin.
Foul is on number 45, Goodwin. He's out of here.
Fouls on number 45, Leon Goodwin.
Number 51, Jay Negrini will report back into the ball game. Warchek off the back of the rim. Dallas rebounds. Outlet to Melnick. Excuse me, Fallon. Well, the Red Knights have won it, 77-54.
77-54.
Well, Mike, it was a surprise in the first half, but the Red Knights have pulled away like we expected in the second.
Definitely pulled away. They pull off a 23-point victory here tonight. Impressive victory. It was a great game in his first half. We really didn't expect Wilson to stay in it as long as they did, and we have to give him credit for it.
Wilson did a heck of a job tonight, and they deserve to have credit given to them that where it's due.
Definitely. For Reading, Donyell Marshall, another superior game as usual. Rick Cabasa played awfully well again tonight, along with Fats Burdine. For Wilson, it was basically the Glenn Hare show. He had a career night. He had no points in the second half, though. He had 16 first-half points, which is still a career high for him. He fouled out early. What was it, fourth quarter?
Yes.
Early fourth quarter, he fouled out. And that's about all I have to say here.
Well, Mike, the Bulldogs look promising next year with their talent coming back.
A lot of talent coming back for the Bulldogs. We saw basically what they're going to have next year on the floor late in the game. We have the final scoring here. Glenn Hare for Wilson finished with 16 points. Shane Stafford finished with 9 points. Chad Melnick, 8 points. Shane Erb, 6 points. Steve Fallon, 5 points. Paul Warchek and Leon Goodwin each had 4, and Chris Adams, our leading scorer, only 2 points tonight.
That's a surprise tonight for us, Mike.
Surprise.
We expected
He was cold from the outside. He couldn't hit the outside shot. It's just one of those games, that you have.
Adams also had limited playing time tonight. For the Red Knights, Donyell Marshall with 31 points. Fats Burdine, 17. Rick Cabasa, 11. Sean Flynn, 7. Jamal Smith, 5. Michael Eberhardt with 4, Steve Warchek with 2. Thank you and good night.